latest investment?
Yeah. Well, there's an obvious reason with that too. It's like, before we jump to that one, like, the small punk label stuff is really expensive. It's like an expensive hobby. Most records I put out lose money, like a lot of money, or I sit on them forever. But it's okay. You know, some of them like.
What bands made you the most money?
Yellow Stitches, Rude Awakening.
I was in Yellow Stitches, so I just wanted to get that.
Yeah, which is fun because they're like my best friends' bands. But they like, I don't know, maybe it's because it's local, or maybe because they're awesome. Maybe a little both.
I think.
You know?
Well, yeah, I mean, all good bands, obviously, but like. Also, I think when you're most close to something, you can do a better job.
Yeah.
Too, like you know exactly where to push it and who to push it to and all that. But yeah, I mean those.
And for years,
not to sound conceited, but those are some of your best bands.
Thank you. And for years, I would just literally go to all these festivals, do all like that, put like thousands of dollars in releases. I would literally take a whole pressing, just put it on a credit card, and just work it off. And whatever happened. So a lot of it is just like not wasting, but investing tons of money that you don't ever get back.
Yeah.
So it slowed me down. And then the next thing I kind of rolled into was Token's Taproom, New Hampshire's premier arcade bar, located in Dover, New Hampshire.
It is very impressive.
With our good friend Josh Hines.
I have a. You can take my advice because there's a cardboard cutout of Mario hanging on the wall.
Looks like a Mario
right
3
in front
up there.
of me.
I saw that. Yeah.
It's a Mario 3? I thought it's Super Mario because it's got that yellow cape, right?
I thought it was all Super Mario. I'm trying to sound like an idiot.
Because Mario 3 is the when he flies, it's the raccoon tail.
Yeah,
it's
you're
Super
right.
Mario World, I should say.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because the graphic looks like that, like the Mario 3D.
An old friend, old mutual friend of both of ours, worked at a GameStop. And,
nice.
Chris Drew.
Hooked that up for you?
I had so much stuff from when he left there because he just took everything, and that's the only relic I have left from that. I think. Oh no, there's a Sonic the Hedgehog action figure somewhere in my house too.
Nice.
But yeah. So our Tokens is awesome.
Yeah, we opened Tokens late August, and it's been doing awesome. Super fun. We got skee ball. We have like tons of classic arcade games, pinball machines, comfort food. It's open 7 days a week. Craft beer, which is awesome. You know, people love that.
Johnny doesn't drink.
I don't drink.
And his partner in the business, Josh Hines,
also doesn't
drink, and the two of them decide to open a bar.
Yeah,
look at that going. That's interesting, you know.
Well,
but
we have a good friend, Josh, probably you too, a childhood friend of Rob Gonzalez. I call him our beer consultant. He's been in the industry for a long time. He used to work at the Coat of Arms. He works for Jack's Abbeys.
Yeah, Rob knows his stuff.
Yeah, if it was me picking the beer, I probably would have got Zima and Heineken. I'm like, why is nobody here? I don't get it. Because I don't know anything about that, but yeah. But it's a good business.
The first night I went in there, it saw Rob. I mean, he talked my ear off for like 10 minutes about, you know, profit margins and payroll and like all the ins and outs of how the business works. And I was like, this is, you like, I mean, I've worked in business. Like, I've been in management before.
Yeah.
I could never rattle off the stuff he was rattling off about businesses that I've run.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's legit. Like,
he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah. You can walk away and let him do it.
Oh, yeah.
You know? So that's been going really well, though.
Yeah.
Still busy. I mean, I remember I was there around the opening, and it was wild.
Oh, yeah. It's really busy, and we have a lot of fun things. Like, we do, like, N64 tournaments and pinball nights, and we have trivia. We even had a show there recently that went over really well. It was like an indie rock, like pop punk show.
You have to clear out some of the machines for that?
Yeah, we do a lot of that, actually, rearrange the place. And we are connected to Stronghold Barbershop, the barbershop I work at. And when that closes, we put a lot of games in that space. And then we make room for tables and such.
And one of the cool things I noticed that you rotate games.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not the same stagnant games. Like, you show up to Tokens, you're going to get a different experience.
Absolutely. And it's funny because, like, 3 months in, people are like, you going to rotate the games? It's like, we just opened. We're going to rotate it. But, yeah, don't worry, you know. But, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, they sit around and drink enough beers, they probably played every game.
Oh, yeah. And then we have, like I mentioned before, we have the consoles in the bar. We have 3 now. So we have the Switch, the new one, the Switch, GameCube. My favorite, the N64.
I still look at the GameCube and think that's new now.
I don't even. That's not even on my level. I think of N64 and I'm like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm playing the first Tony Hawk and I'm like, I'm winning VHS tapes. You know what I mean? So like, I guess this is kind of dated.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, you get VHS tapes.
Yeah.
For like, it's like the currency in the game.
Yeah,
or
the
something,
Formula
right?
One tapes. That used to be a big deal. That was like a video magazine, skateboard magazine.
You're a big skateboarder too, right?
Oh yeah.
I've seen you lots of videos on Instagram doing a lot of skating.
Yeah, I got a good
right
nose
through the
Manny
winter.
in today. I've been getting back into it because my doctor, I go to the doctor and I'm like, I can't wait. Check this out. I don't do drugs. I don't eat meat. You know what she tells me? She tells me I'm overweight.
You're overweight?
John, you got to lose 15 pounds.
What?
I go, all right, how about this? How about I don't exercise and I just like eat better? She's like, no, you need to exercise.
I mean, exercise is important no matter what.
Yeah,
even if you're in the greatest shape.
She wasn't judging me. She was like pointing to the chart. The chart of the doctor's office.
I mean, the chart's BS though.
Yeah,
Probably
I don't know.
BMI,
I wasn't gonna argue with
BMI
that.
is the most BS stat there is.
So yeah, whatever. But so what I thought was, you know what? I don't like working out.
I'm not just saying that because I'm fat.
It's not for me. Like I get bored if I go to the gym in 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
I can do cardio and that's cool for me, but it's not my thing. So I go, you know what? Maybe I'll get back on the skateboard because I never really gave it up. It's always in the back of my mind. And I've been getting back on it like twice a week, whatever, and I love it. I've been getting tricks back.
And your wife's doing it with you, so
my wife's doing a little bit with me. Yeah,
that's.
I got a membership at a skate park.
Wow.
Red Alert Skate Park in Rochester.
So they used to be in Dover. Or they had two locations.
They were in
now,
Dover, and then they moved to Rochester. Yeah, but it's cool. It's the best indoor park I've ever been to. You don't have to wear a helmet, which is probably stupid, but I think it's amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
probably sounds really irresponsible, but
it's funny. I saw this
really good vibe.
I saw this younger punk dude that I know from playing Magic.
Yeah.
He posted a video of skateboarding in a park and he's wearing a helmet. I'm like, that just looks weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it feels
helmet
weird
on a
too.
skateboard.
I went to like a park, Rye Airfield, which is an amazing skate park too. But it's funny because for me, I feel like it's like they have a kiddie corner, which is like really small, and then they have like a park that's like really big. And I'm like, maybe I got some tricks back. I might be able to have fun in it, but it was like too big when I first went there. But I would go back.
It's like our mutual friend Josh Hines had a big half pipe. When
I
he was a
skated that
kid.
ramp, the one in Barrington.
It had 2 feet of vert on
Yeah,
it.
it was sketchy. I dropped it in.
It was ridiculous.
I'm stoked that I knew him when he had that. I was in the last leg of it. Like he didn't use it anymore, but it was there. I dropped it in and I almost died.
Yeah, it was nuts.
The old Barrington.
It was like we went to Burnside on tour.
Oh man,
years and years ago, and I mean I don't skateboard. I rolled around with you sometimes, but I'm not a skateboarder at all. I brought the board out and I looked at it. I'm like, there's nothing I can do on this park. And there's like guys like ready to fight you for getting in their way.
Oh,
it's
really?
like that. It was that vibe.
That's
like
lame.
it did not seem
cool.
welcoming at all. Like if you could skate, you were welcome. I think.
Yeah.
If like
you're some dude like
you
a
could
tourist.
prove yourself,
Yeah.
but if you're just being annoying with your skateboard, get the hell out of the way.
Yeah.
So out of all this stuff you've done over the years, what are you most proud of?
I say there's a lot. This might sound stupid, but when I was 15, I won a skateboard competition, and I'm pretty stoked about that. I still have the board. It's a Diego Buccieri, I think.
That was the prize?
Yeah.
Or
is the prize. I gave it away at one point, but then I instantly took it back from my friend because I'm sorry, man. I shouldn't have given it to you. It's all marked up now, but you can still read it. But I don't know. That's the first thing that comes to mind because I've been really passionate about that. But I would say the coffee shop, actually.
You should win another one.
Yeah. I mean, I've been trying to get back into it, and I thought I was doing pretty good. And I saw some of these like sponsored kids at the Red Alert Park, and I'm nowhere even close to them. I almost hung it up. I was like, you know what?
I've been doing jiu-jitsu again.
Yeah.
I roll with a guy who's now a black belt and an instructor that I knew from 10 years ago when I did it. And he kicked my ass, and I was just like, wow, you guys have gotten good over the years. He's like, yeah, you took 10 years off, idiot. Yeah, you're right. That's kind of crazy, but you can get back there.
Johnnie Latte's Espresso Cafe is a really big one for me too, because that's like, I think that's still like my life goal is to get back into that, because like coffee is like my biggest passion, and I like loved that business. So you just like a chill place, you go there.
You know exactly how to do it.
Yeah, and I've done it, so I feel like that's something I will end up doing again.
I mean, your product, your atmosphere was all great there.
Yeah, thank you.
You're a customer service master.
I feel like
but
looking back on it, yeah, it might have been.
Time was.
The timing, it was kind of extreme for the area too. It was in Pembroke, like a small town, and it was very aggressively a punk rock tattoo in front of a tattoo shop.
Yeah,
coffee shop. I had people walk out.
I remember there was like a very like vanilla looking local couple in there, and Hurley comes in with a 30 rack on his shoulder with no shirt on, walking through the coffee shop.
It was wild. We used to remember. Do you remember the TV? I used to put on skate videos and like Body Count Live, and it was
the Body Count Live video was on all the time. There was one local kid that
I was just thinking of him. Yeah,
he loved Body Count so much he would just come in to watch the video.
He was like my number one customer. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your best advice for somebody out there that wants to start a business, whether it be profitable business or business you do like Arrest Records where you're just trying to help people? What advice do you have for the world?
Definitely, so do it. I mean, what else are you gonna do? But maybe do a little research.
That's my favorite answer for that question.
Just do whatever you want to do. Yeah. Just do it, because I always try to tell people, especially like talking about music. I know it's a little different because you said business, but I always tell younger kids.
No, man, because not everything's about making money.
Yeah, well, it gets harder as you get older. You get more roots. You get more serious relationships. You have children. You have property, and it's harder to go. Let's get in the van and do 10 days. Yeah. Like one time, me and you went on a tour. Our first tour, you remember this?
Yeah.
We called the Thanks for Nothing tour. It was this 10-day tour.
We both have it tattooed on our legs.
It was this 10-day tour that we did. We took a year or 6 months to try to book. We lost 6 dates. We started, the first one I think was in Brooklyn, 4 days off. And then DC, it was an awesome vacation. We didn't play in DC.
We went to DC, then Myrtle Beach. It was a great vacation.
It was like one of the best times of my life.
4 days later, we played a show in Savannah, Georgia. Right?
Yeah.
That was the second show.
Tour is like the best and the worst times. Like I always have a meltdown. I know you've had some meltdowns.
Tons of meltdowns.
But
I would always have at least one. I still to this day go on vacation and have a meltdown almost every time. Wow. I think when you're the person that puts all the
that happens.
Puts all the planning stress on yourself.
Yeah.
And it doesn't go perfect.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
So I guess do whatever you want to do. Just do it.
Since I started working for myself and quit my full-time job, I have much fewer meltdowns.
That's good.
But
yeah. Ask questions.
Just do the. Go ahead. Tell me if you got more stuff.
Yeah, just hit people up. Like there's like a local label in Boston called Bridge 9 Records. I know you know who they are. And for a while I was what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for when you work somewhere for free?
Intern.
I was interning there. Yeah. Thank you. And not for any reason. A lot of interns go there because they're in school, but I was just there because I did Arrest Records, and Chris was super cool. Let me do it. The internship, and I just did it for so I could talk to him after, and he gave me some advice, and I got a lot of free product.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with Bridge 9, you're probably familiar with Sully's.
Yeah, Sully's. Yeah,
Sully's, and that's Chris's.
Yeah,
business as well.
Boston-based sports apparel company.
He's done really well for himself as a business owner.
Oh yeah. Super cool dude, super helpful, So just talk to people that are into what you want to get into, and they're probably the best way to get more knowledge on it,
Just do it and use every resource available to you, right?
That's basically it, yeah.
Yeah. So, my last question, I'm going to finish every interview I do with this. I put it on audio and video,
okay.
So I'm now I have to do it.
Yeah.
Who should I interview next?
For Manchester? Is that what
Manchester area is what this is going to be themed around.
Yeah.
I mean, part of the reason I'm doing this, to be completely transparent, is to try to make myself appear as a local expert.
Yeah.
And I've lived in Manchester quite a while. I know a lot of people, know a lot of the businesses. So it's to benefit my real estate business, but also learn a new skill of podcasting, video editing, all that. Manchester area people or awesome. Ties to Manchester.
The first person comes to mind would be Al Benoit at Bulletproof Tiger, good friend of both of ours, local business owner.
On this record right in front of us?
Oh, yeah. There he is right here. The guy with the sick overalls. Awesome dude. I think he'd be a really good interview.
Yeah.
I would definitely watch it.
I could talk to Al for hours.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I don't think we can put half of his stories out in the public. But
probably not. But, I would hit him up. And I can think of a bunch of others, kind of went over before, but he's the first person that comes to my mind.
It's a good one.
Yeah, absolutely. Done a lot of my stuff. Amazing artist.
All right, well, thanks a lot for doing this.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Anytime, man. Thanks for having me.